that I'm playing, okay? So we about to get this started right now. So let me know if you hear my intro. Y'all gonna work with me tonight on this fuckery Friday, okay? Because it's the first time for this. All right. Can y'all hear that? Yes, what's going on, guys? Did y'all hear my intro? Did y'all enjoy my intro? Did my husband do it? Did he do it? Did he do it? I gotta remember what it looked because I got like 4 screens going on, y'all. Did y'all do it? Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all are just so amazing. Thank you so much for the first. I want to say this is the first official Fuckery Friday that we doing it on this level. Y'all ready? I hope y'all ready to have a good damn time, okay? Now, did y'all hear my intro? Okay, look at y'all donating and everything. We're going to go ahead and get into the comments real quick before we get started, all right? I want Vicky. Who knows who Whoa Vicky is? I want Whoa Vicky to remind us, okay, of where we need to be in life, all right? And our blessings, all right? Let's go ahead and hear from Whoa Vicky while I pour this wine. All right, y'all. Mm-hmm.
You see that God's still blessing us. You see, we ain't worried about no haters because at the end of the day, God got our back. You see the view. You see how we living. We young billionaires out here.
Woo! Did y'all hear that?
God, you know what I'm saying?
Did she do it?
Just stop hating and start praying and start believing in God. Because if you want a view like this, guess what? You can get it. But by hating, you ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying? But yes, God, I'm truly blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, dog.
Praise the Lord. That's church.
Is she doing it there? Is she doing it? You know what, y'all? I gotta play that one more time. That was so damn funny. Did Vicky tell us what we should be blessed? Did she tell us why we should be blessed? Let me play that one more time.
Above all I hate. You see that God's still blessing us. You see, we ain't worried about no haters because at the end of the day, God got our back.
What is going on? Let me get...
We young billionaires.
All right, let me let her finish up this blessing, okay? If y'all heard it, y'all heard it. Well, thank you so much, Lizzie, for the... Let me go ahead and cut that off, y'all. What is going on? We're going to go ahead and get started tonight. There's a lot of fuckery going on. You want to go ahead and shut that door? I hope you got your wine all pulled up. And let me go ahead and get started, okay? So first things first. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to talk about, let me see who I should talk about. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start this on a good note today. Okay, Paula Patton and her married bae. Okay, she got a new man, but first of all, let me put this wine down, okay, because y'all can still see it and everything. I don't want to get too toasted too early in the video. But Paula Patton, thank you, baby. Paula Patton got a new man in her life. But before we get started, can we just say thumbs up to this hair? Can we say thumbs up to this hair? I love this new look because, you know, when you got a new look, you usually get a new man. And that's the reason she got this new look. She done went from the old style to the new style. And I just love that new look. She doing it. But needless to say, I don't know if y'all heard, she done went public with him. He fine too, y'all, ain't he? She ain't doing too bad. Too bad at all. I can't complain at all about how this man looks. Y'all look closely now. He's a nice looking man and he's a family man. And I say he's a family man because she met him, I believe, at like some type of kids sporting activity. He's like, you know, a white picket fence guy. He has a wife that he says, okay, that he gave an exclusive, I think, interview to E! Entertainment, because when they found out he was married via somebody that lives in the neighborhood that knows the wife, that is pursuing heavy legal ramifications against him, because he's been living with Paula in her condo and traveling with her on this press tour, because you know she's doing a new movie called Traffic, I believe, with Omar Epps. And he left his stuff at the White House, and now he's living with Paula Patton. And they say, honey, he is not camera shy at all. Okay, he is not afraid for the camera. They said he's been waiting his whole life for this moment here. Okay, this moment right here. He actually hit the red carpet with her. I believe it was 2 days ago during a press conference, and he ain't shy and he ain't scared about what nobody got to say, and neither is she, because she looking real good, ain't she? Looking real healthy and everything. I mean, I really can't. Who am I to argue with this? Look, Look, okay, Paula done been with the same man, Robin Thicke, because you know she used to be married to Robin Thicke. She was married to Robin Thicke since she was, don't give me the lie about the marriage, but I know they've been together since she was 15 years old. And you know that, let me get my thoughts together. Hold on for a second, because this wine, that first sip started to kick in. Give me a second. Yeah, she just did an interview claiming that she actually wrote songs for Robin Thicke. So Robin Thicke was really her only relationship. And then, you know, she claimed during the divorce that he, was abusing drugs. He was beating her ass, you know what I'm saying, in front of the baby and all kind of mess and cheating. And they've been together a long time. They were kids and he was younger than her. And so, you know, that divorce went bad. And Paula said, you know what, the hell with it. If this man told me the truth that he was married, I'm going to go ahead and be with him because at least I know what's going on as opposed to me hearing about what my husband is doing with everybody else on tour. And so I just want to say this about Paula, okay, because I'm about to get real with this here. Paula, I don't think Paula is really thinking about how she met him, okay? I don't really think she's thinking about his character because any man that would solicit a woman around his kids because they met at, some type of kid function. He's a coach and he has kids too. And the fact that he's parading with Paula around town and he's not even divorced yet. I believe they said he's only been separated from his wife for a month and he's been living with Paula Patton with her because he moved in with her because he has a whole nother house and a whole nother mortgage, okay, that he's paying for because he can't just leave his wife and kids for another woman and expect not to pay bills there. So it just makes financial sense for him to live with Paula and then, pay bills over there because he can't have his own place. It doesn't make sense financially and he's not making that kind of money. Now, I heard he's a real estate agent. And what I'm just going to say here, because, I want Paula to live her best life. I want her to go ahead and be great. I don't like the way Robin Thicke did her. He's been parading around this little 22-year-old. He done had a baby, made her feel like she wasn't young enough to satisfy his needs. And of course, we can see she's got a type, a good type. I mean, she's got good taste. Let me take off this jacket here. She's got good taste. You can't blame her for that. You can't blame that. You can't blame her for that. Now, she does got good taste, but does she have good taste in character is the question. I don't think she has good taste in character at all because she has a replica, but just a downgrade of who Robin Thicke is. And she, just like she helped Robin Thicke to build his career, she's going to help him to build his career now because he ain't afraid of the camera. They say he's been waiting on this his whole life. And somebody that live in the neighborhood that I believe knows his wife and knows the kids say that he's always been, waiting on fame. And that's why he looks so natural at doing it. And so Paula Patton was a target. And so as soon as he met her, all of a sudden he told Paula that the marriage was over. It had been over. They were sleeping in separate rooms, I believe I heard, or something like that. And that he's all, that marriage is done. And so I'm going to end this because I'm going to go on to the next subject because like I said, I wanted to be great, but I just wanted to be careful because I don't want her to make it. Well, she's already made the same mistake that she's made before. Okay, but I just wanted to be, I hope somebody sent her this video and I hope she really listens to this now, okay? The fact that this man is a grown man, he's of age, I believe he's like 37, he's 37, she's 41, he's 37. The fact that he would parade another woman in public and he has small children with no regards to the wife, I'm here to tell you he ain't shit. Because if he will embarrass his kids, because that's an embarrassment to the kids because the kids got to go to school. They're watching their dad on TV with this other woman. They don't know. They don't know how to comprehend all this, okay? And so the fact that he doesn't care about what he's doing and how he's doing it, I just don't think this relationship is going to last at all. I think he's going to milk her for what he can, any stardom that he can and any followers that he can get. Because given his looks, as y'all can see, I don't see it being hard for him making it if he wanted to transition into maybe a reality real estate show. Because that's what I could see him doing since he's a real estate broker, okay? This is what he does. He sells houses. He has the look. He's not camera shy. He gonna have a deal here soon. And I just hope Paula Patton is ready for it because if he'll embarrass his kids, he gonna embarrass her ass too, okay? Let's move on. Did y'all enjoy the first topic? Woo! I'm already hot in here because I got, all these extra lights and equipment and stuff, and the fans is, cooling off the equipment. Well, really, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's still hot in here. It's still hot in here. Let me go on and move on to my next topic. Okay, so we're going to talk about, you know what? We're going to talk about Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby has been doing a lot of, it's Fuckery Friday. It's 420. For those of y'all that have smoked all day and reference to 420, please light up your joints. No, don't do that. You didn't hear that from me because I don't want nobody to shut down my channel, flagging my channel. Do what you got to do for this next topic when you hear about what Bill Cosby done. Now, let me get this picture up real quick, okay? Now, Bill Cosby, of course, he's on trial for, drugging women and apparently raping them. He's been accused of raping them and paying off a few women over the years. Now, this particular case against Andrea Constant, here she go right here. Let me go ahead and drop this picture down and let me show you who Andrea Constant is. Y'all ready for this? I hope you got your 420 celebration tools, okay? Your box. Here she go right here. This is Andrea, okay, guys? Now, I didn't know what that was at first, and then I had to do a little digging on who Andrea really was, okay, and what she looked like before, okay? So here's younger Andrea, okay? Now this is the one that's accusing Bill Cosby of molesting her, not raping her. There's a big difference, and this case is very complicated, and I'm gonna explain to you in a second, but I want you to get a whiff. I want you to hit it, puff, pass, okay? Sip. All right, since it's 420, I'm giving some acknowledgement to the herb sniffers here. Now, this is old Andrea right here, y'all. Take a look at old Andrea. Now, look. This is old Andrea. She was pretty. Looked like, an older version of Curly Sue. Y'all talking about is that supposed to be a man? I don't know what it was, but that's her younger days. So I'm going to give her credit. In her younger days, she looked good, okay? But now, she's coming after Bill Cosby hard. Okay, saying that he molested her. He didn't rape her. There's a difference, okay, guys? The difference is she said that he gave her some pills that she willingly took because she said that she was stressed out. Now, this is what the court records say. This is what they're saying that they're using to try to, bring him down. Finally, this is the one that's going to bring him down. Not because after I read everything, hell no, Bill Cosby going to walk, all right? Now, she's claiming he molested her, he didn't rape her, and that she, without her knowledge. And then she said she took pills, and he gave her the pills because she said that she suffers from ADD or something like that, and that she was stressed out. And so she said, yeah, I'm stressed out, and took the pills. Okay, now this happened 14 years ago, so I hope Andrea looked like this as opposed to, this, guys, okay? This is, okay, she didn't look like this. She apparently looked like this, okay? So let me go back to, new Andrea now, because this is a new Andrea. Now, new Andrea says that, she took the pills and then she lost control of her body. And that's when he started to molest her. He started to put his hands on her breast and on her, thighs. And he reached up and fingered her and stuff like that. And this is her testimony. And this is what they're trying to bring him down on. Now, if he is convicted, which I don't think he's going to be convicted. If they couldn't try him the first time, they definitely not going to be able to try him a second time, okay? It's harder. Everybody knows how this works, okay? That's why they never went after OJ. Now, they're saying that if he is convicted, he's going to face up to 10 years for each charge. And there's a lot of charges that they're pinning on him. But like I said, he 80 years old. And I'm going to get into the age and what his defense is. Now, Bill Cosby's lawyers, I got to tell you, if I'm ever in trouble, I'm going to hire his lawyers because his defense, when he got on stand and they asked him, they said, did you have consensual, I guess, whatever you did with Andrea, was it consensual? He said, yes. Okay. He said she wanted it. And they said, well, did you have sex, Bill? And Bill's ass, okay, looking like this. He gave him that look. Now, he claimed he blind, y'all. Now, if you're blind, normally blind people wear glasses. He said he legally blind, and that was the reason in the last trial, I believe, don't quote me on that, is the reason why, they really couldn't get him on nothing, because he said he couldn't identify any of the victims. And so because he's legally blind by a doctor, and the fact that he couldn't identify the victims, he couldn't get on the stand to testify. But this time, in this new trial, he can get on stand to testify. But like I said, I don't see him being blind at all, because most blind people don't look straight at the camera like that. Bill Cosby, full of shit, y'all. He ain't blind at all, okay? Now, Bill Cosby goes on to, hold on, let me get back to the regular picture, okay? Now, Bill Cosby, okay, here. Bill Cosby, they asked him when he's on the stand, Bill, did you fondle her? He said yes. They said, did you have sex with her? Bill Cosby says, no, I didn't have sex with her. I said, good, Bill. Good, because she look anything like this, I don't know what I was going to tell you, okay? Now, like I said, y'all know in my last video, I know that Bill Cosby did that to those women. Now, the fact that they waited this many years to come and say something, because most of them got paid off, and most of them was scared because they wanted their careers. I don't really feel sorry for none of them, but like I said, I believe Bill Cosby 100% did that, and yes, he does deserve to go to jail, which he's not going to go to jail, given his testimony to this. Now, Andrea done got herself in some shit. Now, he get on the stand, and they ask him, well, why didn't you have sex with her? He says, because I don't like sex. That's what Bill Cosby said, okay, looking like this. Bill Cosby said, Bill Cosby, did you have consensual sex with Andrea? He said no, and they asked why. He said, because I don't like sex. A man with 5 kids don't like sex, all right? I believe he loves sex, okay, but this is just a great defense, and like I said, if I was ever in trouble, I would damn sure hire his attorneys, because they coached his blind, fake ass well, all right? His non-like having sex has, okay? Now, with 5 kids. All starting with E for excellence, and they daddy ain't shit. But listen, America's dad, y'all. Now, when I heard his defense, and he said he didn't have sex with the woman because he didn't like it. He said he liked being petted, and I guess they asked him. They said, "Well, what is petted?" He said, "I like being fondled. I like for somebody to massage me and rub on me, and I like to do the same thing to them," which Andrea admitted to in her testimony. She says that he molested me. He felt on my breast, felt on my leg. I took the drugs that he gave me because I suffered from, stress and ADD. And so I didn't think he was going to do anything to me. But she also met with him on 3 different occasions. Okay, on 3 different occasions, apparently this was all going on. And for the 3rd time, I guess she said, fuck it, I'm going to wait 14 years later to bring his ass down before he leaves here and thinks he's going to leave the money to all of those kids, okay? And to all of those start with E's kids, okay? He's going to leave some money for me because given the way that I look right now, okay, because you know how she looks, there's no hope. There's no hope. Ain't no man going to take care of her. Ain't no man going to leave her nothing because she hasn't been good to herself, y'all. I got to tell you, this was a beautiful woman, and I don't know what went wrong at all. Because if you look at young Andrea, I don't know what she did. I don't know how she went from this, okay, like I said, to this now. And so she's just trying to figure out what she's going to leave for her children because she failed at doing that. And I guess she thought maybe that Bill Cosby would enter in some type of relationship with her, whether it was a mistress or a side piece or something, and it didn't work. And this is what this is what the state of Pennsylvania is putting all their money on, okay? And so here's what I'm going to tell you about Bill Cosby in this. Like I said, I know Bill Cosby did it. If you saw my video on the one I did on Quincy Jones, and I pulled some actual video footage of Bill Cosby admitting that he gave girls Spanish fly. And then voila, they would do anything that you wanted them to do, okay? Comedians for years have always put their real life experiences into their what do you call that word? See, the wine already kicking in. Into their material, okay? And that's what makes them so successful. Some of the biggest comedians are successful because they use real life experiences. They don't just make up random shit like Adam Sandler does, okay? He's a great actor, I think, but comedian, I don't think he got it. You got to be able to relate to the people. And so Bill Cosby is always related to the people what his actual life experiences were. And this is what got his ass caught up, and that's why they wanted to use some of the footage from his old stand-ups to use to pin against his ass, but that's not working now. Now, the fact that Andrea is saying the same exact thing that Bill Cosby is saying, because the lawyer said, look, don't deny none of that. If you deny it, they're going to know you lying. Okay, we already know you know her. We already know you met on 3 times. She admitted to taking pills, but under the circumstances is what's going to get him off. And when we see him walk, which I personally think we're going to see him walk, they ain't going to be able to stick this to him because she willingly went 3 times. She willingly took the pills and she willingly allowed Bill Cosby to do whatever to her, but he didn't stick it in her because he claims he didn't like sex at all. Now I see if she looked like this, I know he didn't like sex. He probably just told her that at the time. You know what I'm saying? But listen, he's gonna walk, y'all. He's gonna walk. and then Vicky gonna be saying this, y'all.
You see that God?
Vicky gonna be saying this.
We ain't worried about no haters because at the end of the day, God got our back. You see how we living? We young billionaires out here.
Hit thumbs up if y'all having a good time, y'all. Y'all having a good time on 420 and Fuckery Friday. Please hit the like, but not hit the like button. Hit thumbs up, okay?
Guess what you can get, but by hating you ain't gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
This is what Bill Cosby gonna be saying when he walk out the courtroom. You see this? All right, so next subject. All right, let's go on and move on to Mariah Carey, y'all. All right. I'm going to say the best for last here, the best 2 for last, okay? Mariah Carey, just in case y'all haven't been following, is being attempted, okay, to being sued again. All right, so she done fired somebody else from her team. She signed with Rock Nation, so she fired this manager here, okay? Give me a second here. Told you these Georgia allergies is crazy. Woo! Got me all messed up. Okay, so yes, she fired this manager. Okay, she was with this manager for 3 great years, is what this manager said. They had a great working relationship. They made wonderful money. They had a wonderful working relationship. These were the quote words from this woman here. Let me look at what her name is because I don't want to mess up her name or tell you no lie when it come to her name. So let me look up her name here so I'll make sure that I'm telling y'all the right thing. So her name is Stella Bulakanov. I can't say her last name, but her name is Stella, okay? And Stella basically said, just like I said, they had a working, wonderful relationship until Mariah Carey fired her for not doing her job, and she ended up signing with Rock Nation, Jay-Z's epic label, okay? Somebody I wish to be, with one day, but, my husband disagrees, and, who am I to argue? I'm just a talent, you know what I'm saying? So listen. Now, this is interesting because Stella, after she was with Mariah Carey for 3 years, she didn't try to leave. She didn't give her no 2 weeks. She was fired, okay? She was fired and let go for a bigger company, for a black company. Because Mariah Carey, a lot of people on her team that has worked for her said that Mariah Carey don't like working with white people. She only like working with black people. She said she don't trust them. She said prejudice. They're going to treat her kids some type of way. I don't know, or Nick Cannon some type of way. But anyway, Stella decides after she was let go to file sexual harassment against Mariah Carey, okay? Somebody that waits until they're married to have sex with anybody, okay? Thank you, Tammy, for that donation. Y'all done got paid. Y'all supposed to be using that money to celebrate 420, but I'll take it, okay? I'm going to put it to good use. You see these? You see where we got here, okay? You see what we got here, okay? So not only did she go walk her happy ass, okay? Big lip. Botox having ass on down to the office to file sexual harassment. But here's what she said that Mariah Carey did that I knew was a lie. It was a lie, y'all, okay? She says that Mariah Carey did sexual things, okay? And this is what caused her to, be sexually harassed by Mariah Carey. She said Mariah Carey did sexual things. She said she would walk in front of her naked. This is what she said. And, another bodyguard had said this before when he got fired, too. He said Mariah Carey would do sexual things, but they didn't say this after they got fired. Okay? Everything was all good. Like she said, Sarah's quote words was, we had a great working relationship. I made lots of money for her, and she still owes me money. And so did the ex bodyguard say the same thing. She still owes me money. But needless to say, when they didn't get the money, this is what they gave TMZ. This is what they gave the lawyers. Lisa Bloom. No, they ain't hired Lisa Bloom. I'm lying, y'all. They ain't hired Lisa Bloom. Basically, she said she did sexual things. Now, how is that? I don't know. Okay, she said that Mariah Carey would walk around her naked. But I'm thinking if that's your manager, if you're her manager and she's in her house and managers and, their clients spend a lot of time together, Mariah Carey getting dressed for a show, you're going to see her titties and ass walk across the floor. Okay, that's a woman. Women do that to other women all the time. That's not sexual harassment unless you tell her, excuse me, I don't want to see your ass. I don't want to see that funky ass dripping across me, okay? I don't want to see none of that, all right? Now, I don't want you to ask me to clean it up because I work for you for 15% of the income. That's not my job, okay? Clean up your own discharge. But listen, she claims that it was sexual things. And she didn't have this epiphany until... she got fired. It was like she woke up or something. Hey, she sexually harassed me. Said she bent over in front of her, just did inappropriate things in front of her, but she never touched her, never made no passes or anything like that. And I don't think Mariah Carey's ever been with a woman. I don't know. Don't quote me, but I don't think she has. You know what I'm saying? Mariah Carey, to my understanding, because I've always followed Mariah Carey and I've always thought she was a wonderful, what do you call it? What do you call that word again? Role model. Role model to young girls, okay? And so I just saw this here, okay? This is why you got to be careful who you hire, okay? You got to be careful because this is what's going to happen. You're going to have somebody going to be on your team, they're going to love you, but as soon as you kick their ass to the curb for somebody bigger and better that can do more than you, because Rock Nation is a division. They are a corporation. They got offices everywhere, okay? And she's one person. All of a sudden, she want to make up these salacious, just non-existent allegations to try to get a check. And the only person she's really embarrassing is herself. And I just think, honestly, she really messing with the wrong person because Mariah Carey just admitted that she was bipolar. Now, I know a few people that are bipolar. And those are not the people that you want to screw with on any given day or moment because when they see you, that other personality is not going to know. Okay, they're not going to be able to decipher anything. You're not going to be able to calm them down. So when she does see Mariah Carey on a bad day and when she ordered one of her bodyguards to beat that ass, she going to beat that ass. That's what's going to happen. You don't mess with nobody that's bipolar. Nope. And speaking of mental illness, okay, y'all having a good time? I hope so. Let's go back to Vicky, y'all. Hold on for a second. Let's let Vicky tell us what we should be thankful for on this 420, y'all.
You see that God still blessing us. You see, we ain't worried about no haters because at the end of the day, God bless. You see how we living? We young billionaires out here. We made it, you know what I'm saying?
Woo, hope y'all having a good time. Y'all having a good time? I hope so.
Too. Just stop hating and start praying.
Woo, okay. I just had to bring Vicky in.
But by hating, you ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to God.
I had to bring Vicky in to remind us of what we all should be blessed to have. Gotta drink this water, y'all. Gotta keep this skin party. A lot of y'all was talking mess on my Tesla the other night. Talking about thank God for makeup for Tasha. Excuse me, if I don't want to wear makeup, I don't have to wear makeup. I wear makeup because yes, it does make me look not tired. But if I want to jump on my channel with no makeup, I'm gonna jump on my channel with no makeup. And ain't none of y'all can tell me because I'm beautiful. Okay, you ain't got to know. So listen. Woo! All right, so next, let me get off of that. Okay, I just wanted to put out a public service announcement. Okay, makeup or no makeup, Tasha's still fine. All right, and you still gonna unwind. I need to be a rapper. Y'all having a good time? I hope so. I'm trying to move it fast, okay, so I can take questions from y'all. Woo! I'm looking at y'all comments. She twerking for God, y'all. I'm telling you. I saw that video on Instagram, and I said, man, I got to bring this video to y'all on my first live because I got to tell you, if y'all don't know who that is Whoa Vicky. Okay, Whoa Vicky just got into a fight with the Cash Me Outside girl, and she ran, and this is what prompted her to make this video to let Cash Me Outside girl know that she was doing good, okay? And this is what she had to say, okay? And then she, solicited, I don't know what that thing is beside her that just twerks for a living, and she can't talk. I don't know what that is, but, this is what we got, okay? And she posted another video saying she was in a helicopter, and she bought $1 billion helicopter. If y'all seen that, it was worth the watch. I am a fan of Whoa Vicky. Toast to Whoa Vicky. I hope she make me a special shout-out video. I'll take it. All right, so the next subject, we're going to go ahead and move into Carrie Hilson. Because this is the heavy one, okay? I'm going to say the Steve Harvey mess for last because it ain't that long. It's stupid, y'all, okay? So, just in case you don't know, Carrie Hilson is making her comeback, which is going to help me to transition over into the Steve Harvey subject, but I'm not going to do that just yet. But Carrie Hilson has made her debut, and she has a voice now because she is now working with Steve Harvey. As you can see, she's on his show as, I guess, a voice that women should listen to and should draw inspiration from, because she was depressed for 7 years, okay? 7 long years. Now, I'm not laughing about no depression or nothing, okay? That depression is real. I was depressed for many years, and this is what we're going to cover here on this channel. Let me go ahead and put this wine, close this wine bottle up, y'all, because I don't want to spill no wine on my new equipment, okay? Now, Carrie Hilson has been a voice to us over the past, I guess, year or so, especially since she's been working with Steve Harvey. And she made a little post the other day. The Jasmine Band posted it. And she was basically saying that she's nobody's ride or die. Okay? And I'm glad that she's came to that conclusion, given her, experiences with maybe 2 relationships since she was, 20 years old. Because I don't know if you know, she basically came out and said that she was depressed for 7 years. But the depression started right after an 11-year relationship. Now, if you do the math, Carrie Hilson is 36 years old, y'all. Okay, and I want you to listen to me. If you ain't listen to me through any other topics, I know I was bullshitting a lot through the other topics, but I want you to listen to me now. This woman was with a man for 11 years, which means she was with this woman probably as a teenager. I want to say 19, and it's been 7 years. And so you do the math, she's 36. And depression from a relationship that was supposed to mold her, that was supposed to teach her. But instead, when the relationship died, because a lot of women put their all into men, okay, I want you to hear me. I know a lot of them that are close to me. I got one that's dear to me. I can't stand her ass, because everything that she do has to do with a man. I got to do something with my man. I got to do that with my man. And my man say no, this is what I got to do. And this is what she did, including her career. Carrie Hilson, I want to say, had a very promising career, okay? She's very talented. She's been in the industry since she was 14 years old. And the fact that she led a relationship that was supposed to teach her and mold her into the woman that she is, okay? Allow it to take not only 11 years of your life, okay, but an extra 7 more. 18 years. 18 years she was in this relationship that allowed this relationship to affect other relationships that she was in, because she didn't deal with that relationship. She didn't see the positive. And when a lot of people are in relationships and when they break up, they just want to see the negative in the relationship. They don't want to focus on the good things that they got out of the relationship, even if the nigga did you wrong, okay? Even if the female did you wrong, okay? Even if the man did you wrong, because there's a difference between a man and a nigga now. All day. Okay, a lot of people just refuse to do that. And the fact that she had everything going for her. She's college educated from one of the best universities here in Atlanta, Emory University, okay? Her parents, she come from a middle class home. She had it all, okay? But the fact that she didn't have just common sense to know that nothing lasts forever. And I think a lot of people make this mistake, and I think this is why they can't accept change or transition, because when she posted this message, I'm going to read it here, okay? I'm going to take my time and read what she had to say, because what she said had a lot of truth to it, but I want you to see through what she was saying, because I don't want you taking this and be like, oh yeah, Carrie Hilson, she working with Steve Harvey now, so she must know what the hell she talking about. No, she don't. Okay, no, she don't. Don't listen to this little girl, because she just came out of a depression. Okay, so let me read what she said here. She said, it seems a lot of men are looking for the woman who can tolerate the most bullshit. Okay, this is what she said. This ain't, like I said, you got to see through it. I'm going to break it down. God forbid she has a requirement for you to treat her right, listen to her, compromise, keep your promises, and act on solutions. Now, she wrote all of this on Twitter. Now, you got to be, and it's a lot of stuff that she wrote here. You got to be dedicated to write on Twitter as much as she wrote here, okay? She also goes on to say, or have the nerve to have a deal breaker. Oh, no, okay? You will not trample on my heart or feelings and keep me. I ain't no ride or die. Y'all can have that, okay? I tried it once. You're listening to her, okay? Because she was with this man 11 years, and then she was with another nigga that was just like him, because she was still depressed when she got with the second one. Okay, after the 11 real relationships. So she really ain't really been in no relationship. She don't know herself, because she been dating since during the time that she was supposed to be getting to know herself. And a lot of y'all probably doing that now, okay? And then she also goes on to say, I tried it once Now what I got, bolder bullshit, okay? Because that's what happens. When you accept bullshit, you're going to get more bullshit because they're like, oh, if he or she accepted this now, they're going to accept more shit. You can tell when a person's genuine when they fuck up. You can tell, okay? No matter what I said or did as a consequence, the ultimate action of giving him another chance each time I was disrespected, okay? Sent him the wrong message about me, weak ass bitch, okay? Now that has some truth. Was all he saw. All right. Never again, I love me so much. I'm glad that she has gotten to that place in life. She goes on to continue. The whole ride or die concept rubs me wrong. Love is not a contest to see how much pain I can withstand, how many burdens of your boyhood I can carry for comfort, despite mine. How many untrustworthy situations I can jump over with an uncertain hope that maybe you'll grow out of putting us in them. How many of your satisfaction I can facilitate while mine are left undressed. Okay, now this shit got deep here. Queens, okay? Don't enter that shit. We're going to get to the finish line with equal effort. Okay, because she on her feminism. You know, this is what women should go through in college. What she talking about now, okay? Because that first boyfriend should have did this to you when you was 21. Then you would have wrote this, but not at 36. But I get it. It takes a lot of people a long time because they like to die with situations instead of understanding the transition of where life is trying to take you, okay? And she goes, over the years, I've done a lot of soul searching, a lot. My pain has brought me so much compassion, wisdom, maturity, focus, clarity, and a sense of responsibility to be a great human of great purpose. I care about how God sees me. I want him to look down and be proud, okay? Yeah, I'm all for riding through financial. Now, she said this. Now, this was the truth. Yes, I'm all for riding through financial, emotional, spiritual lows, all the ups and downs of life. We gonna ride. But these days of ride or die seems to have taken on a new meaning of men expecting women to accept infidelity and inappropriate behavior. Now, let me read this one time before I tell you who she talking about, y'all, okay? She goes, I'm all for riding through the financial, emotional, spiritual lows, all the ups and downs in life. We gonna ride. Now, before I go on, no, let me keep reading. Hold on. Okay, we're going to ride. But these days of ride or die seems to have taken a new meaning of men expecting women to accept infidelity and inappropriate behavior. Now, what she is saying, you gotta understand when a woman has dated a man and when she's dated a little boy. Okay, because who Carrie Hilson was with since she was a teenager was a little boy, and this is who she was talking about. And she was talking about the little boy that happened to come in the picture that she clung on to during her depression, which sent her into a deeper depression. And now she's having, a wake up call because she probably, reading some of Steve Harvey books, and she still don't really know herself or understand herself at all. Because when she said, yeah, I'm all for riding through financial, emotional, and spiritual lows, all the ups and downs of life, we're gonna ride. Some women aren't equipped, okay? When she said I'm all for riding for the spiritual, financial, and stuff, some women like Carrie Hilson, because she doesn't understand that when a relationship dies or when a transition dies, like when a job dies, or maybe a relative dies, or you lose something that you thought was supposed to be forever, some women aren't equipped to deal with the spiritual ups, downs, and lows and everything that she's saying that she's all right to deal with. Because if she was really all right to deal with that, she would have dealt with that when she was dealing with her childhood boyfriend, okay? And she would have understood that was something that he had to go through too. It didn't make him a bad person at all just because she went into a depression. No. Because what I read in this message here that I just read to y'all, I saw a woman that still blames everything that she went through on a nigga, okay? They don't understand. They are not built. You got some women that aren't built for trials and tribulations. That's why she was depressed for 7 years. I mean, how do you allow a career that you built? You're working with Kanye West, some of the biggest artists, Mary J. Blige, everybody she's wrote for since she was 14 years old. Her parents have been molding her. And that was a problem too. I mean, she did a Bow Wow in this situation. Bow Wow been in the industry since he was 5 years old. She's been in the industry since a little girl going through puberty, then got into a relationship and didn't understand because she was young and got into things when she was young. She doesn't understand because she wasn't built for failures in life. And a lot of women aren't built for failures. And that's why it's not good for them to put if you're the type of woman, and I want to say this, okay? If you're not even the type of woman, it could be men too. I'm not just speaking to women, okay? I'm speaking to men too, because there's a lot of men on my channel, and there's a lot of men that do this. When you put your all, okay, into a person, which you're not supposed to do, a person is supposed to compliment you, supposed to help you with your hustle. Like I help my husband, he helps me. Now, sometimes a person gives more than the other person, but at the end of the day, you're not supposed to give your all so much that when a person just leave, you end up, your spirit ends up dying to the point to where it takes you 7 to 8 years to get your life together. And even when you get it together, you still don't even know what the hell you're talking about, because then you start to recover from the relationship that took you 7 years, that put you in a depression for 7 years. And now after 7 years, she's now still recovering and still is carrying a lot of the stuff that she should have got over years ago. But because she's not built and equipped for it, and she doesn't understand how life works, she ain't gonna never get it right. This is why she almost 40 and threw away her whole career. Carrie Hilson, like I said, I ain't gonna say she could have been big as Beyonce, but she was a badass artist, and I guarantee you, hit the like button if you agree. Carrie Hilson had it going on and decided to allow her feelings, okay, because she didn't get the tools. A lot of people don't have access to the tools. I get that. But because she didn't have the tools and still doesn't have the tools to understand it and decipher what was for your life and what is not for your life. But if you don't, give me a second, y'all, because I'm saying a lot here. I need some water. Hit thumbs up if you having a good time, okay? Hit thumbs up. Let me let Whoa Vicky remind y'all of how good we got it. Okay?
You see that God still blessing us. You see, we ain't worried about no haters, because at the end of the day, God got our back. You see
had to take a break now.
We young billionaires out here. We made it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's all because of God. You know what I'm saying? You can do it too. Just stop hating and start praying and start believing in God.
My throat, because I was spitting out so much and my thoughts was moving so fast. I was talking faster. Well, my thoughts was moving faster. My voice couldn't catch up. So now I'm trying to recenter it all so I can go ahead and let you know. Carrie Hilson, okay? It took her 18 years. And it's still taking her time because, like I said, she's under the doctrine, under the spiritual healing of Steve Harvey, who I'm going to talk to in a minute. So, she all fucked up. Okay? And she's probably getting counseled by Marjorie. Because, and did I say her name right? I know I don't say her name right. Marjorie, I don't know. Who knows? Okay? I don't say her name right. But she's probably getting counseled by Marjorie. And if she's getting counseled by Marjorie, thank you, Melanie, for that donation. I appreciate y'all, okay? If she's getting counseled by Marjorie, she's getting taught all the wrong things to do, okay? All the wrong things that a woman should be. Because, Marjorie was that chick. And if you watch my videos on that, don't make me get into that, y'all. Don't make me get into, to the ride, to the real ride or die, the dope dealer, okay? The one who was with her dope dealer husbands. Well, no, she wasn't. She took the money and gave it to Steve and helped Steve put it in an account. You know what? I'm not going to go there. I spent a lot of time and energy on the videos. I'm not going to go there. But like I said, Carrie Hilson, being that she's so sensitive and she's been sheltered and in a relationship her whole life, and she sheltered herself to the point where she couldn't see herself, couldn't go out and do the things that make her happy. And that's the whole reason why when the relationship died, she died along with it, because she didn't understand that her life, okay, is more than relationships, okay? It's more than partnerships, okay? You have a due diligence as a woman who's educated, a black woman at that was raised in Atlanta and educated at one of the most prestigious universities here in Atlanta, Emory University, and you gonna let it die for a little boy who was going through his little boy phase into a man phase, and now he's probably the same man that took her through all that shit because he was young. Okay, probably in a relationship doing real good right now because he knew how to transition. And that's why he ended up letting that go, because she didn't want to let the relationship go. She was saying that she was on tour crying, and this is what made her end her music career, okay, because she couldn't take it. She was on stage crying during the concert, after the concert, before the concert, in between breaks of the concert. This is how bad that relationship took her down. And women, you cannot do this. While you're in a relationship, you need to understand that your partner is just a compliment. Okay, they're not your pastors. They're not your healers. Okay, they're not your teachers. You should never put that responsibility on nobody. If you want to get taught, you need to go to school. Okay, you need to listen to your aunties. You listen to your mamas and stuff. People who done been through some things. But you don't put that kind of stuff on your partner. And then when he does put all of that into you, and then you look at him like, oh my God, he's a God like a pastor. And then when the pastor of the church get taken down with some scandal, you lose your life. You don't know what to do. You don't have no clue. No clue at all. Okay? You don't know. Because you put everything in them to live a life that you should have been living for yourself. Okay? That's what needs to happen. Now, speaking of Carrie Hilson, because like I said, she is working with the best of the best now. Let me go ahead and drink some water for this. Y'all having a good time? Hit thumbs up. Hit a wine glass if y'all having a good time. Please. And I'm not just saying this is just for men. Women do this with their girlfriends too. And this is why a lot of women, before I get into the Steve Harvey thing, and this is why a lot of women tend, to have issues with their girlfriends all the time because they get jealous. Oh, you hanging with this girl. Why you hanging with this girl? Why you ain't called me back? I mean, they watch phone calls. No, that you supposed to live your own life. And the person don't call you back, that's because they live in their life and maybe you should be doing it too. They found something to do with their time while you sitting there waiting on people to call you and ask you to go out. I know females that cannot. Thank you, Disacalo. I can't say your name, but I thank you for the donation. I know women that cannot go to the movies by themselves. I know women that cannot go out to eat by themselves, okay? They cannot go anywhere by themselves because they feel that insecure that maybe if I'm in the restaurant eating by myself, people are going to think that I'm single or I don't have any friends. No, they going to see a bitch that's got her shit together. They gonna see a person that don't need nobody. They gonna see a person that can take care of their own check. Okay? That's what they gonna see. They gonna see a person that likes to enlighten themselves. Okay? When you go to a movie and you see a movie by yourself. Okay? That's what they're gonna see. They're gonna see a self-sufficient individual, and people honestly are more attracted to self-sufficient individuals, and hence this is why you got a lot of leeches, a lot of women who put their all, or men who put their all into their partners because they're looking to gain some of that self-sufficiency for themselves because they don't have it, and then boom, what they wind up ending, oh my God, my life is over, they left me again because I didn't get what I was supposed to get. You could have got what you was supposed to got, but you was too damn focused on, oh my God, let me just hold on to this instead of really seeing the person for what they could offer you to help you to grow more. And then once you get that, you move on with your life. Life is about transition. It's about growth. Me and my husband are going through one of the biggest transitions right now in our life. And I got to tell you, I love it. I love it. I love the people that we're becoming. I love what's coming out. I love that we're getting more closer. And hell, even if the transition takes us in a different direction, oh, thank you so much, Juliet. I appreciate that donation. Even if the transition takes us in a different direction, we tried everything, okay? Because relationships happen. When you look at look, I've been married, y'all. We'll be celebrating 12 years. We've been together 13. We'll be celebrating 12 years here in July. You think we ain't went through no shit? People go through shit. But the thing about it is, neither one of us have lost ourselves in the process. For anything, we've discovered more about ourselves. So even if the worst comes to happen, because shit happens, okay? Now, I'm not walking away from no marriage, and I don't think he is either. But what I'm saying is 12 years is a long time to be with somebody. So it's 20 years, so it's 15 years, and you have to go through the shit. And in the process, you have to understand that you're going to go through shit, but the most important thing is you're supposed to live through it, and you're supposed to take it in and learn from it and not lose yourself. Even when I'm in my worst moment, okay? And I'm not to the point where I'm suicidal. Now, I've been that way in the past, and I've gotten counseling for that. That was something my husband couldn't do for me. He's went through his stuff, gotten his spiritual counseling for his friends or whoever he goes through. But the most important thing is we don't put that on each other. Okay? That's not his responsibility. To pull me out. It's his responsibility to encourage me, but at the end of the day, the only person that's going to do it for me is me, and vice versa him. And that's how people have to look at relationships. Otherwise, you're going to be 18 years in, just like Carrie Hilson, being a co-host on some dude's show like Steve Harvey that's about to get canceled. Now, speaking of Steve Harvey's show about to get canceled, because his ratings is shit. He ain't got no damn ratings, okay? Thank you guys so much. Let me take a second here to thank y'all for the donations. Okay, the $4.99 donation. Let me look over here because, I'm still learning how to work all this, equipment and stuff. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Yum Yum B. I'm going to move into Steve Harvey in a second. I just want to thank you guys. Oh, my gosh, Shanika. Y'all are just giving. Y'all got paid today. Did y'all get paid today? You know what? Let me let Vicky thank y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me get back over here. Let me let Vicky thank y'all for me. Okay? Yes, Vicky. Yeah.
You see that God still blessing us? You see, we ain't worried about no haters because at the end of the day, God got our back. You see the
He did that.
We young billionaires.
He did that, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? It's all because of
What's
God.
wrong with my shirt?
You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Somebody said fix my shirt. Let me see.
What's
wrong with my shirt?
Start praying and start believing in God. Because if you want to be like this,
I hope y'all having a good time. I hope so. Let me go ahead and transition to the Steve Harvey mess so I can take y'all questions, okay? Fuckery Friday continues. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, Vicky did that. Vicky did that. Now, if y'all don't know, Steve Harvey finally, okay, and I want to say finally because he's been ignoring all of this mess that's been going on between him, Essie Berry, and his wife, who we ain't heard nothing from in about a year. Okay, now I have my own thoughts on that, but I just want to acknowledge. Thank you, Christine, for the donation. I'm trying to stay focused, y'all, okay, on this content because I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, you're paying too much attention to the comments and ain't giving the commentary." So let me stay focused, okay? Because y'all be telling me off in the comments and shit and in them emails, okay? So Steve Harvey, if you haven't been following, okay, Steve Harvey has, okay, shit. If y'all watch a lot of y'all came to my channel watching videos involving Steve Harvey, exclusive information that his ex-wife Vaughn gave me. Is her name Vaughn? I don't know. I forgot her name. Anyway, it was so long ago. That shit jumped off my channel. Thank you so much. Now, let me take a... Hold on. Allergies. Whew. Okay, so... If you don't know, Essie Berry has been online, roasted Steve's ass for about 5 years now, okay? And she's been friends with Steve Harvey's ex, all right? And that's how I was able to get information that I got on Steve Harvey and personal information, okay? And so, I don't know if you know, they've been back and forth. Steve Harvey's been dealing with the courts in Texas. The courts in Texas were the ones, I'm trying to see if I can make this make sense, okay? Because there's a lot. There's so much mess. You ever seen a situation where it's so much mess that you can't see the core of it? Now, being that it's so much mess, okay. I don't want this affecting my spirit, okay? Vicky just reminded me of how blessed I should be on 420 and on Fuckery Friday. Okay, so being that it's so much mess, Essie has made over, I want to say 500 videos explaining every detail of what she's encountered with Steve Harvey. She's had injunctions on her. Okay, she's had gag orders try to be placed on her. She's been in contempt of court for calling his ass out. And so she just filed a lawsuit in March, I guess suing him for, harassment and things like that. And Steve Harvey actually responded. But he covered up that response. And I don't know if y'all noticed. If you Google Steve Harvey now, what you're going to see is Steve Harvey's name attached to the Kardashians. He basically was talking about, Kanye West smiling because he never smiles, which was shade at the Kardashians. Okay, he said Kanye West was smiling. He never smiled that much. And now he was smiling on my show, Family Feud. Thank you, Lady Shay. Woo, y'all are giving tonight. Golly. He was smiling, and Kim don't know nothing, okay? Now, if you see, his publicist is very good at what he or she does, because what they did to try to divert from him actually responding, which is a big thing, to Essie Berry, because he's never acknowledged Essie Berry, okay? He's always tried to hit her from behind, send her injunctions. He'll have the lawyers or the court send her injunctions or gag orders, place gag orders on Mary. But for the first time, he actually responded. And when he did respond, Radar Online picked it up. Okay, they are a big blog. They were the ones that let us know about Usher and his bumps going on. And so when they let him, when he responded, that's when his PR team decided to put him on the Ellen show to talk about the Kardashians on Family Feud. Like, who gives a damn about Kardashians being on Family Feud? But it worked, because now when you Google him, you don't see this story that was supposed to go viral. Now, he responded saying that her claims are frivolous, and she, basically she's crazy and everything like that. And he doesn't, he's not going to pay her nothing. And I just want to say this. If everything was not true about this whole Steve Harvey thing, now I got to tell you, Essie's a different breed. I don't know if you've seen her channel. Me and Essie, we've worked, she helped me to build the Steve Harvey stories that I had on my channel. I have to thank her for that. They took me over 1 million, got me viral and everything like that. Y'all did that with that information, because that was exclusive stuff that nobody knew. Okay? I saw pictures and everything to verify what I said in that video. Essie's a different breed, because she's just, she's like that fly. You ever seen a fly? And this is not a diss to her. It's like that fly that wants your rib, and they flying all over your rib, and you trying to catch that fly, and you can't never catch them, and then the fly get bigger and it gets green. I'm from Florida. I see them big green flies. That's how Essie is. Essie is not stopping until she brings Steve Harvey's ass down. Now, it's personal. Y'all thought I had something personal against Steve Harvey. Nope. I was just telling the truth. Now, granted, he's not somebody that I look up to. I'm going to call bullshit for what bullshit, and Steve Harvey is bullshit. You know what? Let me hold that thought for a second. Yummy Bites TV. Shout out to Yummy Bites TV for that donation, and y'all need to subscribe to Yummy Bites TV, okay? This girl be eating everything. She gonna let you know what Jack in the Box, all the places taste like, okay? So subscribe to Yummy Bites TV. I just had to give her a shout out because I love her channel. She's funny as hell, okay? Now, back to my story. Now, the fact that Essie Berry has made over, I want to say 200 to 500 plus videos, and she, regardless of what gag order Steve Harvey's put on her, his team, his lawyers, Ricky Anderson, might I add, I want to talk about Ricky Anderson here before I get back on this. I don't know if you know, everything that happened between Steve and Mary's divorce, Mary Vaughn. I called her Vaughn earlier. Her name is Mary Vaughn Harvey, okay, his ex-wife. Everything that happened between them went down in Texas, okay, in a specific court. I can't think of the county, but the same thing that happened, and I was going to bring a video on this, and I might as well talk about it now real quick while I got a few minutes, okay? The same thing that happened to Mary and Steve is the same thing that happened to, what is that football player's name and his wife? Oh my gosh, see, y'all gonna have me. See, I wasn't even prepared for this. I'm bringing y'all some exclusive stuff. Oh my God, what is his name? You know what? I'm just gonna make a video on it. But there was a football player and his wife, and I reached out to the wife, and she can't talk. I can't think of the name right now because it was so long ago and I got my notes. But the same court that Mary was in, and she got gag orders, and she ended up getting put on child support and had to pay Steve because Steve actually sued her. The same thing happened to this football player's wife. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Collins County, okay? It's a football player. He had a show. Real flashy guy. What is his name? Somebody please put his name in the comments. Not Ray Rice. No, Deion Sanders. Boom. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Deion Sanders. Thank you, because the wine has done kicked in, y'all. So Deion Sanders used the same lawyers that Steve Harvey used. Okay, this is exclusive information, y'all. Okay? Used the same lawyers, even counseled with Steve before he took his wife to court to divorce her. Remember, he said the wife beat him. He had scratches on him. The same court that Steve took Mary through is the same court he took his wife through. Okay? And the same thing happened to her. She went to jail. She got put on child support. She got gagged. This woman can't talk right now, but I can talk for her. Okay? How does a woman, all right, how does a woman come? I can't think of her name. What is his wife's name right now? No, Deion Sanders is not a pastor, y'all. He's not a pastor, but thank y'all so much. Yes, the wine has kicked in. But the same thing that happened to Mary, which Steve used his lawyers to do, used the court to do, is the same thing that Deion Sanders did to his wife, and the same exact thing happened to her. And I was going to bring that as a comparison and contrast so y'all can see how Collins County really gets down. Okay, and so I just thought that was just too coincidental that they had the same lawyers and they got the same injunctions and gag orders and got placed in jail and had to pay the same thing. How does a broke woman who came into a marriage that didn't have nothing have to end up paying her millionaire husband for something? And then he gets custody of the kids. How does that happen? How does that happen? He's out cheating. He's doing what he's doing. He has influence. Okay, this man has influence. He's building schools. He's donating money to the government, all types of charities that they're sponsoring. And this is why Deion Sanders ended up getting off the same way. Pilar, that's her name, Pilar Sanders. Thank you. Thank you so much. Pilar Sanders is in the same situation that Mary Harvey is in. And guess what? They're in the same county, in the same state right now in Collins County, Texas. Okay? Went through the same courts too with the same judge and the same lawyers because Deion Sanders consulted with Steve when he decided to take Pilar to court. Okay? Same shit happened. When you got money, they'll believe anything you say because they don't want to lose that damn money. Now, Steve finally responded to Essie, and this is big for Essie. And I want to congratulate Essie on it because I thought she was going to give up. I was like, man, this woman is making videos. She is not stopping. Now, I don't agree with everything. I don't agree with how she went about doing it. Okay, I have my own version, my own perception of that. Okay, my own thoughts on that. But like I said, needless to say, she got an answer, and she's going to be in court with Steve, I believe, on June 7th of this year at 8:30 in the morning. In Los Angeles. I believe he was trying to move it to Texas. He's always trying to move his court cases to Texas. Okay. And so the fact that he didn't get it moved to Texas, they're going to have to challenge in, Los Angeles. And I think, honestly, I don't know. It's far-fetched. But she may have a slight case if she's able to pull, just like she's been pulling the records from Texas to see everything that he's been putting on her behind the scenes and what he's been saying. I don't know. She may have a case on this. It's gonna be a long shot. But the fact that she actually got him to respond and he tried to create a PR stunt, to attach his name to the Kardashians, it just goes to show that his ass know what in the hell he did. And so, some people may be able to say, you know what, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it slide. But you got some people you just going to mess over and they're going to say, you know what, fuck this. I'm going to take his ass down. Now, I did want to play something that I saw on Essie's channel that is a little far-fetched. But when there was a video, somebody's been stalking her online from like a different channel. And it's been, they've been talking specifically about the case and what she's been saying. Like, so who's ever making these videos behind like a white mask and they're, morphing their voice to where you can't understand them. I was able to catch something in this video here that she put up, and she said, you know what? I don't know who's making these videos, but I have an idea of who's making these videos, I guess, to respond to Essie, since Steve Harvey can't do it publicly, okay? Because if he does it publicly, it's going to open up a whole can of whoop ass, which he did when Radar Online decided to air his response to her lawsuit, okay? And she's giving Radar Online all the stories. They're saying it's exclusive information, but no, it's not. So let me let you watch this video here. Let me see. You know what, y'all? I'm going to have to import this video. Give me 1 second because I exported it. Let me see. But it was a real strange video. Let me see. I'm trying to import it right now, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hit thumbs up if y'all are having a good time. Huh? Please. Y'all don't know how bad my nerves is bad. Okay, so let me go ahead and drop this down. So, listen to this for a second, y'all. I'm gonna come back. Shaq, can they hear that? Can they hear that? It's too loud? Oh. I'm good. Okay. That's fine. They should know you're here. It's my first time. Oh. Alright, let me play one more time. Okay, y'all. I had to take a break there for a second to get my little thoughts together. Now, I put that video up. Now, did y'all hear what I heard? Did y'all hear? There were certain words that he said in that video that was morphed, that she's been getting from a private account. And I know what that private YouTube account is. I've seen it. It's really not even private. It's only got a few subscribers. But the way he's saying yo, and you know, the way he's speaking, everybody knows Steve Harvey already speaks slow. And the fact that his voice is morphed and he's saying yo instead of your, I knew that personally. I think that it's allegedly him in that video, in that voice recording. I was just like, this sounds too much like him. I mean, don't nobody ever say yo like that. Listen to it one time. Now, I gotta sip to that because, I mean, Essie has been making a lot of videos about him harassing her and not willing to, you know, publicly state her name. And like I said, this was the first time he's acknowledged her during her 300 videos. And I gotta tell you, see, I see in the comments, y'all heard what I heard. When you've been listening to somebody your whole life on TV, I've been listening to Steve Harvey since I was a little girl. I know how he talks. And that sounds too much like him, the words that he was using. Now, I know the voice was morphed, but the slowness of it. And when he says yo instead of your, I knew that it was him. I said, wait a minute. Now, Essie on to something. I don't know what she has and what she's going to pull out in that courtroom, but I think she may have something on that ass, and I'm going to be here for it to watch, okay? And I just hope Mary shows up. I really do, because I'm a little disappointed in Mary. I am. Now, I know the courts have been slapping it on her, but the courts have been slapping it to Essie's ass, too. But Essie ain't gave up, and Mary was the one that went through all of this. And I know her lawsuit for the $100 million was kind of frivolous. I think she should have got him on, you know, the signing over my businesses and stuff like that, because that's what he actually did when she was in a mental hospital. You know, I guess he was her power of attorney and just signed over her businesses over to Marjorie. Okay. And now Marjorie running everything that woman don't work for. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be here for it. They're going to be in court on June 7th of this year at 8:30 in the morning. If Steve Harvey doesn't find a way to pay a judge and get it thrown out. Now, before I go, I want to take a few of your questions, okay? I'm going to go ahead and make this video till 12 o'clock. Last 30 minutes for y'all, okay? I hope that y'all enjoyed this live. Now, I'm going to go ahead and answer y'all questions. So, what we going to talk about? What y'all got for me? Let me see. Let me go on over here to the comments and stuff. Woo, thank y'all so much for the donations. Somebody said that ain't allegedly, that's him. I know it was him. I'm telling you, when I heard that, I said, wait a minute. That's his ass. Essie's channel is Essie Berry, okay? Yeah, married 2 weeks. She is 2 weeks. Now, I'm going to use the last 20 minutes that we got to answer y'all questions. Anything that you want to ask me about the live and things like that, I'm here for it. I'm here for y'all. Let me go ahead and put, let me see. Let me go ahead and put, where's she at?
Above all the hate, you see that God still blessing us. You see, we ain't worried about no haters, because at the end of the day, God got our back. You see the view. You see how we living. We young billionaires out here. We made it. You know what I'm saying? It's all because of God. You know what I'm saying? You can do it too. Just stop hating and start praying and start believing in God. Because if you want a view like this, guess what? You can get it. But by hating, you ain't gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shouts out to God. I'm truly blessed. You know what I'm saying?
Hallelujah.
Let's see, guys.
Praise the Lord.
Y'all, you know, this was my first night working all of this high-tech equipment. I need y'all to let me know how I did. Let a bitch know how I did for the first time, okay? Because I'm sitting up here, I'm like, okay, don't press this, don't press that. Because I ain't trying to have no technical difficulties at all, okay? Let me put it back over here to these comments so I can stop. Y'all coming fast with these comments now. Let me see. Okay, so I'm reading comments now. I'm reading comments, so you're going to see my face go over here. It's going to leave the camera just a little bit, okay? I'm going to go over here, okay? Who's that little girl? I don't know. But when somebody finds her Instagram, please let me know because I am a fan. They said the 4K video came out good. It is 4K. Yes, it is. My husband did that. Y'all give a round of applause up for my husband, y'all. He did that, y'all. Yes, he did. Will I ever do commentary on Charlie Sheen? Yeah, I will. I will do commentary on Charlie Sheen. Absolutely. Waka Flocka allegedly cheats again. Now, I was going to do a video on this. He didn't cheat, y'all. They have a reality show that I ain't saying he didn't cheat. Take that out of my mouth. I didn't say that. That's not what I mean. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that what you saw online, there was a video. I don't have the video here because I didn't plan on talking about Waka Flocka. Somebody said that Waka Flocka cheat again. There's been some cryptic messages. Him and Tammy have both been saying stuff. I guess somebody's been DMing Tammy with a video of a little white girl that said, I fuck Waka Flocka. I fuck Waka Flocka. It was funny as hell when I saw it. It looked like somebody he was smashed too. It looked like a little lighter version of Tammy. You know how Tammy used to wear the pigtails and stuff, like, little pigtails and stuff, before she, done glowed up. She's a pretty girl. But nevertheless, you do know that they have a reality show that's set to premiere here soon. And in order for us to watch that reality show, we're going to have to see some type of drama. So we're going to need Waka to be the bad guy that he is. Now that he's vegan now and he's now enlightened and spiritually enlightened and stuff like that, they're going to have to figure out some type of way to keep us interested in that show because I don't think we're going to watch. Waka Flocka is not, he's not that easy on the eye. At all. And we may watch for Tammy, but Waka, no. And so I just think this is just, to get us riled up because it's not true. The story's not true at all. I know that they're using this for publicity for their reality show that's probably only going to air one season, Meet the Flockas, okay? And so that's what that was all about. So it wasn't real, y'all, because she just posted a picture of them together. And so which means that it was a setup, okay? Let me see. Yes, I already talked about Cardi. Y'all said my live's always lit. Hell yeah. Let me post some my wine, y'all. Shit, my wine getting empty and everything. Let me see. I'm taking questions. Let me see. I don't know what that was. Somebody said, was that a little girl twerking? Yeah, that's Whoa Vicky, y'all, twerking in the video. I'm taking some questions. Let me see. Tasha, do you think Essie Berry's in danger? I do think she need to watch her back, okay? After everything I just said about Essie and Steve, I think Essie needs to watch her back. She's not going to be able to move like she used to move, and that's why she don't move now. She don't go nowhere. She don't let nobody know where she at. The phone numbers that we have, she ends up disconnecting them and getting new phone numbers because she don't want nobody tracking her, okay? So let me see. Somebody asked China Vaughn the vet, will I do happy hour emails again? I miss those. I am. This is what I was waiting for. So the next step is my husband's going to put phone calls on here. And we're going to be able to take your live calls. That way you don't have to write those long emails again. But I will start the videos off with those emails and then allow you guys to call in and personally talk to me under a different name. If you don't feel comfortable giving me your name, you don't have to. But you'll be able to talk to me, okay? And hear my voice, and we'll be able to air it all to the channel, okay? Let me see. Carrie Hilson and Paula Patton are both Sagittariuses and have abandonment issues. Do I agree? I believe that they are women who haven't allowed themselves I believe Carrie Hilson, somebody asked a really good question, but they're relating it to astrology. I'm not that enlightened on astrology. I'm enlightened on my astrological sign and my husband's and my baby's, but as far as anybody else's, I'm oblivious to that. But what I'm going to say, Carrie Hilson and Paula Patton, I think they have a lot of, I wouldn't say abandonment issues. I would say they have issues with, how can I really put this so I can make sure it translates well? Like I said before earlier during the video, you have women who have problems with getting to know themselves. I think some people, not even just women, I should just say people, because it's not just women that has this problem. You do have men that leech on too, and then when a woman leaves, they don't know what to do. Okay? You have people who are just always wanting somebody to be there. And as long as somebody's there, it's their fault. It's never that person's, it's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. They have somebody to lean on. They have somebody to blame. They have somebody to confide in. So when nobody's there, it's still somebody else's fault because it always takes it away from them. And so I just think they have a victim mentality, to be honest with you. So, yeah. And then they end up in situations where they end up being victims. Like Paula Patton's in a relationship now with this guy who has no respect. I'm not even worried about the wife. I'm worried about the children. The fact that your children are going to have to go to school with their peers and have to hear from their peers, oh, I saw your dad walking down the red carpet with this other woman. What's going on in your household? Children don't know how to decipher that. They don't understand that. All they know is I have my mom and my dad, and the fact that she would lay up with this man, and her son's in the house too, and she done moved this man in who left his kids to come be with her. She gonna have a problem with him too. It's victim behavior. That's what it's called. Okay. Will I ever consider, so Juanita Bussy asked me, will I ever consider doing a podcast? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Whatever comes my way, guys, as long as it's within my personality, I'm here for it. Yes, I am. Okay. Make sure y'all are posted up too for Sunday Talk with T, Lovely T's channel. She does her live stream on Sundays and she shout me out. And you know I got to shout my sister out. I can't wait to actually meet her in person. Okay, because we're going to VidCon together this year in June, okay? So you're going to see me and T together. All right, so what do you think about these YouTubers complaining about being broke? Is what Parker School said. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. This ain't got nothing really to do with YouTubers. This is a person as a whole. When a person is complaining about being broke, first of all, it's their fault that they're broke. Okay, in most cases, the only people I want to donate to, and be honest with you, are children, senior citizens, and people with discipline. Not discipline. I said disciplines. What do you call it? Disabilities. And so, if you don't have a disability, if you're not a senior citizen, you're not a kid, I'm not donating to your ass. I don't care if you're getting mad at being broke because you have everything that you can physically and mentally. Okay, to do what you need to do in order to not be broke. So YouTube didn't start off as a main job for me. I had a main job while I was doing YouTube. People at my main job used to be like, oh my God, I used to be at work and I would be on my phone researching stories. And as soon as I left my main job, I would come home and make a video. And you know what I did the next day? I would work all night. Sometimes when I was making my YouTube channel, when I first started a year and a half ago, okay, when y'all saw them videos and they came when they came. I had the worst quality, the sound, the video footage. I used to edit on my phone. My phone, not this phone, but I had a different phone. I had an Android and it was shitty from Metro PCS. And I'm still with Metro PCS. I shouldn't have gave them a shout out, but I'm still with them. But listen. Yes, I used to edit videos on my phone. I would be at work editing videos on my phone. So half of those videos that you saw on my channel that pushed my channel over the top were done on my phone. And I used to go to work every single day. No sleep. Sometimes I would be at recording, y'all. And I would just end up taking my daughter to school the next day. And once the video was out and live, I would go to sleep. Probably from 11 to 2, go get my daughter from school. And then I will go to work, come home and record another video. So if you're not making money off of YouTube, you have to do something else, okay? Until you get there. Not everybody's going to make it. I didn't know that I was going to make it. I was doing it purely out of passion. When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't even know that I could make money. I promise you I didn't. Now, I had a background in marketing and stuff like that and PR, but I didn't know how this worked until a coworker of mine happened to be a white boy. I think everybody need white people on their team. Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of people out here don't want to mess with white people. I don't know why. I love white people. I got best friends with white people. Sure do. I can't count them on my hand because I got so many. But listen, it was a white dude at work, all right, who gave me, I don't want to shout him out because I don't know if he's private or anything like that, but he actually helped me to set up my YouTube channel and helped me to monetize it. And he told me I can make money. He looked at my channel and I think I was at like I want to say 10,000. I was at 7,000 subscribers. He was like, you could be making money, right? And I was like, really? Because I was still working at my other job. He said yes. And I went over his house. I broke him off like a bill. And he set my channel up. And boom, here I am. And so I was able to, quit my job and do it full time now. So people got to put their priorities. It's all about having priorities. And if these YouTubers are online saying that they broke, you got to put your priorities in line. I don't feel sorry for nobody. You, at the end of the day, got to be responsible for you eating. All right? And you can't get on YouTube, because I know there's a few people doing it. There's a lot of people doing on YouTube, getting on YouTube, bashing other races, okay? Talking mad mess. And then they can't walk out their door. And they can't go get jobs because people know who they are online. You can't do that. Especially if you can't feed yourself. Okay? If you ain't got money stacked away where you can just get online and just bash other people, bash other races, and not know that that's going to get back, I'm sorry. That's not our responsibility to feed you. It's not our responsibility. So I don't give two shits about that. Every man for himself. Listen, like I said, if you're not disabled, if you're not handicapped, same thing, handicap, a senior citizen or a child, I don't feel sorry for you, okay? Those are the only ones that I think should get any type of government assistance. Let me see. Next question. I got like 10 more minutes. Let me see what your questions are. Which YouTubers are saying that? I don't know which YouTubers are saying that, but, that was a question that somebody asked me. Let me see. All right, I'm trying to read y'all questions here. I'm trying. Yes, if YouTube ain't working, please get another job. Let me see. I hope y'all are having a good time. Oh my gosh. I'm so humble that you guys are taking time out of your night to even sit with me for an hour and a half and sip wine and talk shit. Will I do skits again? I will. I love skits, y'all. I really do. It's like my alter ego is to do skits and stuff. So this shirt too, my breasts. Y'all, it's about to be that time of the month, and these things swell. That's why they look so big. People be thinking I'm pregnant every month, and I'm like, nope. They just swell from all the salt I be craving, and then they go away once the water weight goes away. So let me see. What's the best strong wine that will get you tipsy? Because I love drinking liqueur. Port wine. If you like port wines, they're gonna get you fucked up, okay? End of story. Let me see. Thank you. Somebody said they love my Janet Jackson videos. Oh, thank you. Shout out to my husband for my badass quality hair. I know. Brenda says, I'm a senior citizen, but learning a lot from you. Thanks. I love you too, Brenda. I'm a shooter. You know how many senior citizens I had raising and beating my ass? A lot, okay? Shoot. Oh my gosh. Somebody Antoine Howell, thank you for all that you do. Here's the money I would have spent on weed. Oh my God, Antoine, thank you so much for that donation. So should I spend it on weed? I shouldn't say that on the channel. Oh my gosh. I didn't start doing that till I was 32. I got to give it to you. I ain't start doing that, and I love it. I don't know what the hell I was missing out on, but I was missing a lot. Okay, so Ysoldi Miranda said, would I host a talk show? Absolutely. I want my own talk show one day, guys. I do. Hell, if y'all give me the opportunity to put it here on YouTube, I'll do it here on YouTube first. I will take real people, okay, with the real live happy hours, and that'll be our talk show. Yes, it will. Let me see. Consuelo Martinez says, at the end of the day, some people have it, that ick factor, and some people don't. That's true. Shanika Renee, would I do Fuckery Friday with my honey in front of the camera? Guys, he's not an in-camera guy. Listen, he's look, I've always asked him to sit in with me because he's very wise. Like my husband, she's talking about my husband. Would I ever do Fuckery Friday with my husband? He's extremely wise, but he is so shy on camera, you have no idea. Like, he'll come in and he'll help me from the side. He does not like being on camera. Like, he was at work tonight, and he had a lot of people asking him, like, yo, I've seen your picture on the internet. He's like, huh? So he's like, Tasha, please, because he does not like any type of attention. He's very to himself. Yes, he is. So let me see. Tasha, what skin products you use on your face? Need the recipe, girl. Okay, so in my next week, I'm going to compile a whole list of what skin products I use on my skin from face to body. And I'm going to put them in the description box so you guys can click and buy them if you want, okay? Or just know. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I've been asked that in every video, and I'm bringing it to you. I'm compiling everything because there's a lot of stuff that I do, and I'll put it in, and you guys are going to be able to click it and either buy it or just know, okay? Yes, real life happy hours. So my husband, I want to tell you guys that my husband, little secret that don't nobody know. Well, only people that close to us know. My husband, I'm a Pisces. For those of you guys that believe in astrology and stuff, I'm a Pisces. He's a Scorpio. So go ahead and do the math. Go ahead and figure that out. Okay, we should do a marriage special. He's not going to do it, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, he's not going to do it. Okay, so Damali Dunlap says R. Kelly's another victim. I'm doing a whole video on that. Because like I said, I know who the girl is. I know who her family is and everything like that. Do I use black soap? I do use black soap. I will compile that all into, like I said, under my video where you'll find the t-shirt links where you can follow me below the video. For those of y'all that are new to my live, you can follow me and everything. Let me see. Lovely Cutie. He can just sit off to the side and talk fuckery Fridays for the men. He's not going to do it. I'm telling you. He is not going to do it. Okay. Would I ever do Dear Tasha help advice? Those are my happy hours. So, Barika baby, you said would I ever do Tasha help advice? I would. Those are my happy hours. Okay. Let me see. What do I think? Let me see. I'm reading. I'm trying to read here, guys. So give me a second. Why do you think Beyonce and Jay-Z won't show their kids? I think because, okay, so this is a good question. Ashley Bailey said that. I think the reason they won't really show the twins is because they did that with Blue Ivy, and I don't think they want that much publicity for Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy's already out there, so it's like, we got to go with that. But I don't think they want to really show the twins like they did Blue Ivy. I think they did it and being happy that they had a baby, the first baby. But once you get more kids, you know how you do. You don't do the same thing that you do with the first kid with the second and third. The first kid, she got new outfits. She got Jordans on that she can't fit. She 3 months old wearing Jordans and she only wear them one time. When you get the second kid, she's in a onesie and a diaper all day with no socks on, okay? So this is exactly what they're doing. They're not doing the same thing that they do with Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy's expensive to keep up for these red carpets and stuff, and you think they finna do that for 3 kids? I don't think Beyonce and them about to go through that, having to dress and get 3 kids ready for a red carpet, and they got to get themselves ready. It's too much. It's too much. Let me see. Swizzy Sway, how are my cousins doing? I guess my cousins are doing fine. You know my cousins? Somebody on here know my cousins? Dang. Did I hear about Beychella Part 2 the weekend, but it won't be a live stream? Yes, I heard about Beychella. Shout out to Beyonce and the whole team, everybody that worked with Beyonce during her set. That was an amazing set. I couldn't watch the whole thing because I fell asleep, but it was 2 hours. It was 2 hours long, I believe, hour and a half. But I got through the first half, and she brought it. She really brought it. And the reason they're not going to stream it this weekend is because, a lot of people buy Coachella tickets for different weekends. So the people that came for the first weekend is not necessarily going to be there for the second weekend. And she's going to change up some stuff in her set, but it's going to be the same set. So that's why they're not going to stream it. It's going to be the same set with a few different changes, okay? Let me see. Oh, I got 2 minutes. Let me see. I got one more question. Let me see who the question is that's going to transition this. Let me see. Okay, I sing your happy hour. Can I do a serious happy hour? Because some people could really use your advice. Yes, that's why I'm bringing it back. And you guys are going to be able to call me and we can talk. I may not know how to give you the answer, but I will try. I will try my best. I'm going to be reading books and all kind of shit, okay? To really get y'all what y'all need, because I get a lot of emails and stuff, and a lot of people are suicidal and stuff like that. Their kids are just going batshit crazy. So I want to help as much as I can. Okay. Somebody said Vanessa C. I should run for political office. Maybe I should. My husband to be first man. I'll be the president. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you all so much for watching. All right, now before I go, because I know I said thank you all so much for watching, I do want to let you know real quick what I was drinking tonight, okay? Y'all know that I love the Apothic Dark. The link to this wine is going to be below the video. In this wine, you're going to taste blackberry, blueberry mixed with some dark chocolate, and it's smooth, and it's a red blend, okay? This is what I was sipping on tonight. Now, for those of y'all, because I'm about to wrap up this video, for those of y'all that want to get familiar with wine, you want to broaden your wine palate, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Karen Chalk, for the donation. Everybody got paid on 420. I appreciate that. Y'all are so sweet. Y'all see where the money going. I'm for real. Y'all, I'm not even playing with y'all here, okay? I am affiliated with the tasting room. A link will also be below this video, or you can find the link to the wine that I'm drinking and the tasting room link on my website, unwinewithtasha.com. But this is a really, really great deal, guys, okay? Now, I do highly recommend, okay, that you try it. And if you don't like it, please cancel within 30 days because it will enter you into a membership. But nevertheless, this is a wine program that will allow you to go to their site that you'll access through my site, okay? And you will put in what you like, what you like in food, what you expect from a wine, whether it's sweet, dry, toasty, crisp, light, white, red, and it's going to curate based off of what you put in different selections of wine from all over the world, okay? That they have contracts with. Thank you so much. Somebody else just sent a donation. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Desiree. I appreciate you. I love you. Let me finish this up, okay? And so once you go here, using the link that I'll provide you, all for $9.95, they're going to send you 6 different versions of wine from all over the country based upon what you put in, so that when you go out, okay, and you see me out here in these Atlanta streets and you see me sipping, because I've run into a lot of y'all. Shout out to y'all, okay? I ran into somebody in Ross today. They was like, Tasha, yep, I was shopping for some jeans for my daughter. I was like, go ahead, pick up them jeans for $10. Yes, I was. And so, yes, they're going to curate 6 different selections of wine, all for $9.95, okay? And then when you go out, you're going to know how to order some bougie-ass wine from across the world, and your friends going to be looking at you like, well, damn. So, yes, you're going to access this link through the tasting room underneath my video in the comments, okay? Below in the description box, or you can go to my website, unwinewithtasha.com, all for $9.95. 6 different wines from all over the world. And y'all, I am booked to go to Paris again, okay, at the end of May. And you know, I brought back about 20 bottles of wine last time I went last year. So you know, I'm about to bring back a whole hell of a lot more wine, okay, when I go to Paris in a couple weeks, all right? Thank you all so much for watching Fuckery Friday. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Unwind with Tasha K. And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.